It's delivery day, people. And no, we're not taking a Class A.
Hi, and welcome to Yeti at Large. This is a channel focused on making the most out of what you have, no matter where you're at. Thanks for tuning in and helping out.
Good, how are you, man? But there's a good chance we're going to take delivery of this. But if you think for a minute I'll hustle the detail guy, he can take all the time he wants.
Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's walk back a few days. I did a pre-delivery inspection because, yes, I'm that guy. This is my salesman, Aaron. Rock solid dude. I'm very glad I got to do business with him, and I enjoyed it tremendously. He's a knowledgeable guy, but like many of us here in the Southwest, these Alliance units are fairly new to us. So discovering some of the features and customer-driven design is an interesting process for the sales guy as well as the customer. By doing a pre-delivery inspection, I get to see this unit in its raw form before it's been all polished up and a lot of modifications have been made. And I'm going to talk a lot more about the tech that worked on this unit, Jim. Rock solid dude. Hoorah, buddy. He took the time to investigate every corner. Now, this may scare some people seeing their unit in this condition, but this gave me a tremendous sense of relief. Not only is all the wiring color coordinated and properly harnessed, he pulled everything down to make sure everything was where it should be. He wasn't happy with how some of the slide fitment issues were, so he went to work on fine-tuning that. I'm certainly happy to not have the Schwintek slides in this unit. Here's the completely sealed undercarriage liner, and he cut some access ports on areas where I may need to work on it. I'd pre-ordered a few optional items to have installed, and Aaron took several hours out of his day to help me make measurements, and he noted several areas of concern that I had for the delivery. Oh, and so the great thing is this is just enough room for both of my adult children and their respective significant others to come visit and then get out. Just kidding, kids. All four of you are welcome. We have 4 adult children between the 2 households, and we're looking forward to having them visit and join us for short spells of time, tongue-in-cheek. Let's wrap up this pre-inspection, let them get back to work, and get ready for delivery day. So, personal perspective. This is our new home. My sweetheart and I are going to be living in this for large stretches of time each year. This is a big investment. This is a big deal. I live over an hour away from where I'm purchasing this vehicle. This is my 4th or 5th trip to this dealership starting back in March. Today is delivery day, but if everything is not 100% correct, I'll leave it there. I'll postpone delivery day a few days if we have to. I'll make another trip.
The first hookup, man.
Like I said earlier, my tech Jim, guy's an absolute rock star, and he's a walking encyclopedia of knowledge. I probably absorbed half of what he tried to teach me. It's kind of like drinking from a fire hose. I would have preferred to have both Nicole and I there for the walkthrough, but schedules didn't allow that. So as soon as she was available, she came over and we went through a lot of the systems. It's amazing how many details there are that you need to get right every time, including making sure that hitch locks in perfectly. The hitch is brand new. The 5th wheel is brand new. The truck is new to us. And we got a lot of systems that need to work in harmony that are being used for the first time. So here's where Jim had me slow down, take some time, and get it right. Not to mention, greatest gun show in any RV dealership. I dare you to put your tech up against my guy's gun show here. Anyway, we went over things methodically. I took a lot of notes. I still probably going to make mistakes. Let's hope, though, that safety is first and foremost. What I appreciate about Jim's teaching style is he recognized that I'm a kinesthetic learner. So he had me do just about everything firsthand after he demonstrated some stuff that made it easier for him to show me and then let me do it. At my request, we upgraded this single deep cell battery to 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries. Those are going to work in harmony with the 320 watt panel we have on the roof and the 20 amp charge controller. We're going to upgrade that system in future videos to enhance our boondocking. But right now we got a little more juice. And we're getting ready to remove this thing from the wash bay.
Slow down. Think slow. Act slow. This is when you make mistakes, when you're excited and happy. That being said, let's get the hell out of here.
I won't allow myself to have a whole lot of fun when I'm working like this. I want to just scream and shout I'm so excited, but I keep it under wraps. So fortunately, I got my sweetheart here who summed up exactly how I was feeling with one giant grin. We're both super excited. We've got options, we've got adventure. Now this is about as light as we're going to travel, and you can see we're just a hair nose high on the fifth wheel and pretty level on the truck. We're about to take our first drive here, so safety is the measure of the day. Let's get our focus.
So if you can see here, we've still got some height on the bed of the truck. Nothing's loaded in here, but I do have a full tank of gas. And the camper, we'll post a still shot from a distance so you can see the camper's a bit nose high. Now we're 2,600 pounds under our maximum weight. We've upgraded our wheels and tires, and we've got 25 to 30% margin of error on our pin weight right now. Once we load her up, I have a feeling she's going to settle to perfectly level, and that will be an ideal tow situation. So this wasn't the easiest video to edit. It's kind of boring doing a pre-delivery inspection because you need to focus so much that you're not really worried about shooting video. While I was editing this though, my sweetheart brought me the paper owner's manual that I requested from Alliance RV. It kind of looks like a high school book report the way they put it in this folder, but I'm very, very grateful for them printing this and sending it to me. Now I'm not the easiest customer in the world if you haven't figured that out already, but Alliance sent me a lovely card, and this is April Clark from Inside Sales. I'm hard on my salespeople. I'm fair, but I ask them to do a lot of work for me. And I know that. I respect that. And Alliance RV never flinched. They've always responded with what I've wanted, and I think we're off to a good start. I damaged a couple pieces of the RV almost right away. Little plastic box on the back of the pin, and I'm trying to figure out if it's a Lippert part, an Alliance part, whatever the case may be. We're working our way through that. But this was delivery day, and this is Yeti at Large.